Hey guys, this is Nathan, Reviewer Guy here, and I will be doing a review of an album. That album, well, hold on a minute. That album is none other than this. Yep. The fuck is that? Whatever. I'm gonna do with the background noise. I don't care. It's probably my brother. I apologize for that. Crobot. Something supernatural. That's the album we're discussing today. This is the band's second album, and it opens up with Legend of the Spaceborne Killer, which is a great rocking track to open the album with. It has a lot of energy, and it really gives the album a good start. Then, we get into the lead single from the album, Nowhere to Hide, which is another great energetic track. The instrumentation on this track is amazing, and the vocals are so full of life. I mean, it makes for a great hard rock song, no doubt. The Necromancer doesn't feel quite as energetic as the two previous tracks, however, there is still quite a bit of energy and enthusiasm in this song, and I also like the inclusion of the harmonic on this one. Excuse me. La Mano de Lucifer takes a slightly different approach. Instead of a straight-up hard rock song like the previous three, this one feels more like a stoner rock song. It has a slower tempo and it just gives off a completely different vibe. Then we get into Skull of Geronimo, which picks it up a bit, but it's still a little bit on the mellow side. The instrumentation and vocals on this track are both pretty good as they have been so far. Then we get into Cloud Spiller, which is a great stoner rock song. It reminds me a bit of The Sword, and I really like the style they're going with it on this track. Next we have Fly on the Wall, which has some great guitar work, and it's a nice combination of psychedelic and stoner rock. We get into Night of the Sacrifice then, which features some powerful vocals and some more rocking instrumentals. Then we get into Chupacabra, which is a song that I can really get behind. I really like the overall concept of the song since it describes the mythological beast known as El Chupacabra. And I've always been into mythological creatures, and I think it's cool that Crobot wrote a song about one. One of my favorites, to be exact. And then we get into Wizards, which is a solid track, and it's probably the weakest song on the album, but I wouldn't say it's a least favorite. It does have its moments. For example, the line, "You gotta slay a few dragons before you get to the princess." I love that line. It's a great line for this song. Still a good song though. It may not be as strong as the other ones, but it's by no means a bad song. Then we get into Queen of the Light, which is a great stoner rock track to end the album with, and it has a nice haunting vibe to it that I really enjoy. I like how Crobot really stuck to the name of the album with the titles of the tracks. You have songs about chupacabras, necromancers, wizards, and whatever else. Something Supernatural was definitely an appropriate title for the album. And that noise is so fucking annoying. Tune that out, please. Anyway, there are a couple of dull points in the album, but they're few and far between. And there are a couple points where I feel as though the album drags a little bit as well. Favorites on the album: Legend of the Spaceborne Killer, Nowhere to Hide, Cloud Spiller, Fly on the Wall, and Chupacabra. The album gets a 9 out of 10. I'm really disappointed I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole thing before I did my top 10 albums of the year list, but I didn't want to wait too long to do that list. So unfortunately a few albums got left out. This may have been on that list, no doubt, but it is what it is. What a douche. Anyway, I'm sorry that this review is probably crap, but I really don't want to do another take of this because I've been waiting too long to do it as it is. So, it is what it is, and I just got through it. So, I'm going to end the video now, and hopefully none of you unsubscribe for this. That I'm Reviewer Guy, signing off.